Hey everyone, this is Category King bringing you episode 7 of TokuTime, and here we have the OOO driver pulled out of the box. So underneath the cardboard we have the instructions, and there's a little advertisement for like Gamba Ride there I can see. And then we have the driver, we have the belt cover for the back so it covers up where the two pieces connect. We have the metal holder, the scanner, the OOO scanner here, along with the actual belt pieces, and we have the core metals right here. So why don't I pull all this stuff out and mess around with it a little bit and see how it works so I know what I'm showing you guys. Okay, so we got everything out here. Starting out, we have the core metals, Taka. So you can see they all have more of like a metal ring to them. They're a lot heavier as opposed to, but I was hoping they'd be a little shinier, but I still really like them. It's hard to really say from just looking at them in videos, because I mean I know I've looked at videos and I thought they're okay, but when you're actually physically holding one, they're really cool. So like I said, here's the Taka one, and then Tora. I don't like how you can really see that chip in there. At least with these two it's harder to see, but I guess what can you do? So Bata doesn't really like to focus for me at all, but I think it kind of focused for a second, but you guys can kind of see it. And here is Kamen, which is probably my favorite looking one actually. I really like that mantis on there. And then as far as the backs, this one always says the 1 because this is for head, and then here's 2 stripes for the body and 3 stripes for the legs, and obviously Kamen has 2 stripes on it for arms as well, or body, whatever you want to say. So those are the core metals that come with it. And like I said, there's that back piece, and the scanner actually will come off the belt. I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. So it kind of just locks into place there. Here is the driver, and there's a button that this will actually detach. So more than likely, this part will get replaced with a new piece for OOO's upgrade, I assume, and will attach to this using the same belt. And maybe this might get used somewhere or other. I don't know. I'm just assuming that. So. And here's the other side, and this is where you can put your metals. You can store up to 6 in here. There we go. And one really interesting thing about this belt is that, first off, as you can see, it's not going to come off this way, the scanner, nor will the scanner come off the other way. So the scanner is pretty much stuck on there unless you want to cut it off, but I don't know why you would. And as far as the case for the metals, this also, it goes in through the loop. Unlike a lot of the previous belts where it just kind of hooked on, it made me really nervous to go anywhere. Like when I went to conventions and I was wearing like my double driver, I didn't want to have the little piece for the maximum drive because I was afraid it was going to fall off and I wouldn't notice. But at least these ones are obviously not going to go anywhere once they're on the belt. So I really like that a lot, and I hope that they keep doing this for future belts. But why don't I put the belt together so you can see it. The belt seems like it's kind of shifting to the one side. You guys can kind of at least get the idea. Moving around in the back piece. Not really in a good position to wear it right now. I'm not sure. I doubt it would fit me unless I modded it like the double one, have like a little bit of elastic in there. So I'll probably do that at some point. As you can see, there's 3 button looking things, I should say, at the top, but these are just, I guess, part of the design to just kind of give this button, or I should say not make this button look so weird just being there by itself, I'm guessing, because like I said, these don't do anything. But that is to release, because when you do the henshin, it gets tilted to the side, and it won't go back unless you press that button. So just because there's all this stuff and I don't have much room on here I'm going to just disconnect the belt. There we go. This is a little bit easier. So now, scanner itself, there's a switch over here, and it takes 3 AAA batteries. And let's see, I guess, well, I show you. There's a button in here that I can obviously fit pretty much my whole hand in there. I mean, I get all 4 of my fingers in there, and when you press it in, it starts the scanning. So why don't we do a little bit of that scanning? Where did I put the metals in that carrier, so hang on one second, let me grab them. So let's start out with Tatoba. So we have the Taka and Bata that he usually would put in first, and then Tora that goes in last. And one other thing I'll mention too that's nice is that when you put them in, they kind of stay in place. They don't just fall back out, because there's like these little things that kind of bump out, but it's easy enough to slide them in and out. It's just that doing stuff like that is not going to let them fall out, which is nice. So anyway, let's tilt that. Not that that really matters, since we can't really, it's a little difficult since I'm not wearing it, but let's do the scan. So hold in on that button. I absolutely love that. And also, if you scan the same metals again, you'll get the scanning charge, so let's do that. Okay, so there was that. Now, let me show you also, it doesn't matter the speed. I actually did think it mattered when I was watching some videos previously. Kind of looked like you had to do it slow like that, but just watch, you can do it as fast as you want. Okay, so now that we did Tatoba, why don't we swap out for Kamakiri and do this. Now remember, this is a combo change, so it's not an actual form, so it doesn't have a song like the other one. So that seems to be kind of a generic sound that it makes for the whole, the form change. So now, why don't I show you? You can also scan with these cell metals. Not that they really do anything special, because I actually tried doing stuff like Kuwagata, Kamakiri, this one, and then the actual Kamakiri and Bata core metals, and it didn't recognize it as the full green form. So these cell metals are considered different than the core metals. So the Tora cell metal and the Tora core metal will not give you the same effect, and they all say Gin when I scan them after the name. So why don't I do that? So that was that generic sound again, like I said. So putting the cell metals in isn't really anything exciting. And just because I can, I will scan these two since I haven't scanned them. so you guys can hear all the sounds. So last up, the only other thing that I have for you guys is that I know that there's ways that you can get the scanner to say a bunch of different stuff. I just don't know how to do it. But one that I did learn how to do is that all green form, like I said. So let me show you how you do it. First off, you scan the Tora, then Bata, and then you scan these together, and it somehow gets Kuwagata from that. And then you scan Kamakiri, and then since that's 4, it seems like it just totally disregards the first one, so it just uses those last 3. When you hit, there's like some kind of chip in there that it knows that when that's the last one that's been scanned, so that's when it will do that whole ending sound. So that has nothing to do with this, well, except for the fact that it scans it. So anyway, let me go ahead and do that for you guys. Sometimes it takes a while. There we go. Okay, so like I said, that was the all green form that he has. Once I learn how to do some more, then I will definitely show you guys some more of those. But the only other thing left that I have to show you guys was that I forgot I need to do the scanning charge for the Metajaliber here. Alright, so it doesn't really matter on the metals when you do the scanning charge. It'll say different things with the scanner, but the attack sound is the same every time, so I'll just do it last so you guys can hear it. I won't do it every time just because it's a waste to do that. So let's start out with the single. Might want to turn it back on. Okay, so when you do the scan, you want to actually make sure you go over top of this part here, because that will indicate to the Metajaliber that it's going to do that final attack. See how it lit up now over there? And then, now that attack sound I mentioned. And it doesn't matter, you can use the cell or the core metals, it'll still do the same thing. So, now that truly is the end of everything I had to show. As far as my next video, I have both the capsule toy full set of metals and the full set of the candy toys coming to me. So the capsule toys, I was really lucky because CS Toys only had one full set with the Ryuga coin or the Dark Rider coin, and the way you get one of those is, I guess stores get the capsules in packs of 50, and there's only one Ryuga in every 50. So I guess I think they said they got 100, and I don't know, I assume they would have 2 then, but I'm guessing they maybe just kept one for display, and then the other one was the one that they sold, because they only had one available, and I was lucky enough to get it before anybody else. So they have that. They haven't shipped it yet, as far as I know. I haven't had any shipping confirmation, but I did do the cheapest shipping because it was pretty expensive, so I didn't want to spend much more. And I also did the cheapest shipping on the candy toys, so it might be a little while before I get them, but I will be doing reviews on the full sets of both of those. And that pretty much ends for this month's O's stuff once I get that, and then I will be focusing on what will be coming out in the next month. So thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for more on TokuTime.